No, Haley, she said she was on the live.
I don't want her in here then.
I did not contribute to that. So I don't know why I'm being like, I was in the live, just like she was.
No, it was a very touchy topic, so get something. I jotted down a note. I need to look at this. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and open up the panel. What in the world? Who's up here on the panel? Hang on. I don't even know how this happened. R- r- okay. Oh,
Hold on. You're the one that's threatening right
okay.
now.
Hang on. Well, I don't know how this all happened, guys. Rosebud, you know the rule. You're not supposed to be on my panel for 7 days. Yeah.
Stop involving your daughter into your
Yeah.
drama.
Okay.
You just fucking woman off of this panel.
Okay, Rose. All right. So I'm just going to take you back down to the comments while I get everything
Shut up,
resorted up here.
Rose. Shut up.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. You can record my show, Rosebud, but I do need to take you down off the panel. All
I'm
right,
sorry,
you can go to
Lily.
the
I didn't
comments,
know that
Rosebud.
you were not letting her back up. My bad. Sorry,
You can go to the
Courtney, I thought
comments,
that you
Rosebud.
were not letting her back up. My bad.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know how that happened. I was controlling the panel. I looked away, and then boom, she was up here. Gosh, we got
That
a
was
lot of guest requests out here.
Wretched woman.
Woody,
Got a lot of guest requests up here. Okay, hang on, guys. Let me make sure we have the ground rules here. From this point forward, there will be no mention of Haley unless Haley wants to come back up here on the panel. Haley is an off-limit topic unless she wants to be here on the panel. Okay,
copy
so with that said,
copy.
everything else is fair game.
Hey, DJ. Since
Uh-huh.
I was the one who played since I was the one that had the live, I think I should have the panel over anybody on here right now for a second. Haley's name was never mentioned, and I'm not friends with Haley. I've never been friends with Haley on TikTok, so I did not know
Okay.
who Haley was, but I did tell everybody to block Haley because my point was that I did never lie about what I brought up, and Rosebud brought onto the panel that I lied about everything. I never did lie. I brought the truth.
Okay. Well, you would have your live to back up all that.
Yes,
I would assume.
you, and it
Okay.
is actually recorded by multiple people and lawyers.
Okay.
I never crossed the line.
Yeah, I just have some rules of engagement that I want to abide by.
Okay, so first of all, Woody has nothing to do with what happened earlier. To get this straight, Woody had
Exactly.
really nothing.
Oh yeah, I don't have. I'm just walking into the
nothing
tail end of it.
What happened earlier?
And Haley just wanted to come on and tell me some
Yep.
things. She talked about it. She's not up here right now, so I'm going to. You guys all heard that she was deeply hurt and disturbed by what happened. So, but now that she's not up here, we're going to move forward. So let's talk about what Rosebud just came up here and said. We can talk about that. So I guess the cops were called, and so Sean, you were holding a live.
She's recording this live.
So
Yeah, okay, she can record the live. This live's being recorded
Just
anyway.
letting you know. She just said
Calling the
just-
cops was completely bullshit. We asked for the officer's badge number, officer's
Iris
name.
Hess has been trying to speak. Can we please respect her and let her say what she has to say?
What's that?
I just want to get it out there.
Oh, Pyro says yes. I
yeah.
see you pop up.
Shocker invited me into his live. He asked me about the video that was played in your live. I had no idea what he was going to be reading or bringing up or anything like that. Like it has been said multiple times, I don't know Shocker that well. I don't. I've seen him in passing in a couple of lives. Other than that, I had no clue what was happening tonight at all. I
We've
was pretty
never
much
really talked, have we?
no, I was pretty much quiet the whole time until other people started speaking to me. That's when I would respond by saying, hey, okay, this is XYZ, whatever. My biggest thing was when Rose came up and tried to still claim that it never happened, that it is a Rose, stop threatening me, please. I didn't do anything. I didn't. We had an agreement that you would remove my name from a video, and you never did. I don't even have that recording anymore because we made an agreement that if I deleted that recording, you would remove my name, and you didn't. I had no idea.
What happened?
Rosebud posted a video on her account. Rosebud, you threaten people all the time with lawsuits, and you just came up here threatening to go to the attorney general and all this stuff. So yes, that is a threat. That is the definition of a threat, ma'am. Rosebud had posted a video after your live, Woody, calling me a stalker or something like that. I don't remember the exact verbiage that she used. She reached out to me via DM. I thought everything was good. I thought we were copacetic, we were cool, whatever. She agreed to remove my name from that video. It was a birthday video of her son. She said that she would remove it or remove my name from it. And if I deleted the video, sure, I'll delete the screen recording. I don't care. I do not care. All right? I don't. She has yet to delete my name from that video. She is constantly bringing my name up. And I'm tired of it. I am absolutely just exhausted because I'm sorry, I don't spend my days on TikTok searching out Rosebud. I don't. I am doing my own thing. I'm not even really in political lives anymore. If you're one of my followers, I'm rarely live anymore because I'm sorry, my real life is kind of messed up. I take care of both of my parents who are both elderly and disabled.
So
So
Pyrotech, I'm going to tell you, you're good. I had multiple lawyers in my lives to make sure I didn't cross any lines, and they did keep coming in, and they kept even coming in to tell Rosebud none of us have crossed a line on it, and she can do what she wants. She can try to do, but it's not going to ever pass anything. And Rosebud, you can keep threatening us. I will give you my phone number, my address, and I would love to see the paperwork because you're going to get the same paperwork because I did not engage with you on multiple accounts and you keep harassing me. And since I did not engage with you on multiple accounts, that is harassment, just so you know, ma'am.
Hold on one second.
Rosebud,
Take down the video.
how do we get past this, Rosebud? Can we just call a truce and just drop all this nonsense, Rose?
She will never
And just
drop it, Woody.
just kill it here, Rose. Rose, are you willing to just drop all this nonsense? Put a smile on your face, be happy,
She'd rather be
call it a
miserable.
truce, let bygones be bygones and get past this? I mean, people are starting to really get hurt here.
She doesn't care.
Rosebud, come on now.
All she does is live on social media and doesn't go out in the real world. She's like zero concept for fucking anything.
I mean, do you really want to expend the effort of all this? Really? I mean, think about it. Think about it from, just think about what really would happen here.
Take
Hey,
your
DJ.
1,000 and some odd dollars that you scammed from everybody in this group and move on.
DJ, all the people that she posted on her YouTube video that had nothing to do with this, they actually can put a lawsuit against her for
We can.
defamation because they had nothing to do with it and they didn't say it, but she still put their names and everything else out on there. She kind of messed up a little bit and she did not. So on her YouTube video, she was posting different people, even though she was trying to go after me. She put the wrong people out.
We're talking about you, Rosebud.
And she actually messed up by going after the wrong people that know the laws. And she went after a couple of people that knew the laws, and they're taking care of it. I never said once that I represent anybody. I'll never say that because I don't represent anybody but myself. I don't represent my wife, and to have people's husbands even now coming after my wife. Why is a husband coming after a woman? That shows a lot more. And Haley, if you're still around, your name was never mentioned because it was just a what do you call it? Abbreviation. And so your name was never mentioned in anything. But the only reason I played that video is because your mom made everybody think that I was lying. And I gave Rosebud a chance to clear it up. But Rosebud lied and lied and lied and lied. And so I brought the truth out because your mom said I didn't have documents. Well, guess what? I've had the documents. I brought the documents.
Shocker,
And I did everything right.
Hold up. Let's not silence anybody. If anybody,
No, I'm saying he said like let's stop talking like to Haley or about Haley. Like she
I am
doesn't.
not lying. I
He's
proved
not-
my point.
talking to Haley, and I mean,
Yeah.
honestly,
Okay.
like,
Yeah. He's just bringing up kind of like the gist of what was going on. So,
I can understand his point of view, but
in my
should have
opinion,
never got involved.
in my opinion, this is getting absolutely ridiculous. This is absolutely freaking ridiculous. All right. Rosebud, you could sit there and think we're all lying. We are all liars. We don't know our ass from a hole in the wall. Okay? I don't care. Stop talking about me. Stop bringing my fucking name up. Please. I haven't done shit. I played a freaking video. You are the one that keeps bringing it up, at least where I'm concerned. I'm not speaking for anyone else. I don't talk about you. I didn't bring up MOD. I don't talk about other people when they are not in the live. Okay? I never said any of that.
Rose, I know in my life you did agree to take her name out or the video down with her. So can you at least do that so you guys can like, at least you guys can be like done with this? Because you did say you would do that, Rose.
I didn't dig into anything. This is Pyro talking.
Public information is public information. Don't throw it out there if you don't want it there.
Rose, you know exactly what you're doing. Stop letting other people manipulate you. And you know who's in your panel, in your lives, giving you and feeding you into what you're doing. Please stop. Stop. Stop being a parasite. Let it go.
You agreed, Rosebud, you agreed to remove my name. Ohio, did she not agree to take that video
You
down
did.
or at least remove my name?
You said that you would take her name out of it. And honestly, Rose, I don't know why her name would be in a video with your son. But you did say you would do that. Rose, you told me that that's what you would do. I remember you guys were talking it out, and you said you would take her name out of it.
Well, you just did her comment, and everybody gets to see who she really is. She never has let anything go the same way. It only lasted 3 hours before she went right back after me. And I had proved my point, and I never lied. Every one of those videos was so true. She said they're a month old, but they had brought her daughter into those messages, and that's how I proved they weren't a month old, Rose. You brought your daughter into it.
Rosebud, I showed you the video. I showed you it was your son's birthday video. All I asked was to remove my name from it. All I asked, I have screenshots of all of our DMs. And you even agreed there that you would remove my name from it. Do you want me to bring those up? Because I will.
Rose says we silenced her instead of having a conversation. Rose, I don't want to talk to you. That's the point. So yes, you were silenced. That's the point. We don't want to talk to you because you
We want to be
shit.
left alone.
Yeah, you like to make up shit and sit there and really not make a lick of sense and just put out a bunch of open threats. Like, I don't know, Rose. This is crazy that you're this grown and you just can't decipher when to get the hell off of social media.
You guys want to know the most
not
fucked up thing now is? Caroline's husband is contacting my wife, and he's going to get the wrath of the fucking shocker.
I do want to end this.
Find out
I'm talking for
the
Pyro.
shocker is now.
I'm talking for
Anybody
Pyro.
know Caroline's husband?
Oh, Jesus.
Tell Randy to stop.
Rose, can you end things with Pyro? Because, like I said, you did say that you guys did come to an agreement, and you did say you would take her name out of it. Can we at least do that?
You see how she's quoting things and laughing in the comments? She enjoys this.
That's the shock. That is exactly why the cops did nothing, because she does. And that's exactly the same way I get to pull the harassment charges, because she's got 4 accounts that she messaged me on that I did not even talk to. And she can't remember which accounts she even talked to me on. And so when you send Caroline's husband over to bash my wife, you guys fucked up right there, because now you fucked with family.
The only positive thing that's coming out of all this is that Rosebud is now a Trump supporter riding that Trump train. Thank you, Rose.
Thank God. But I thought she was riding that Trump train. I wish she was riding that Trump train.
I can't wait to let all of her future employers know that she's a Trump supporter. Can't wait. Because, all the jobs that she'll be applying for, right, Rose? Fucking crazy, man.
Rose, can you squash things with pyro at least?
Fucking crazy. And people still coddle you, which baffles me even more.
Rose,
I
you
saw
told
that.
everybody
Your
on this
daughter's a
channel I
different
was
story.
lying
I
about
will
everything.
respect Haley, but you, fuck no. Absolutely the fuck not.
I'm sorry. I do respect Haley, and I really do, even though everybody thinks I don't. I did tell everybody to block Haley out of that because this had nothing to do with Haley. And that's why I told everybody to block Haley out of that room. Because this had everything to do with Rosebud calling me a liar and saying I knew nothing about nothing. And I did bring my proof. Rosebud hasn't brought her proof still to this day.
I just want my name out of all this shit. Yeah, I played a fucking video that you decided to make public on a live on TikTok. Okay, that you claimed the situation and didn't happen, and you've been claiming that the entire time. The screen recording has since been deleted. I want my name out of your mouth. I want my name off of those videos.
I'll be honest. I don't even remember what was even on the video so long ago. I didn't even understand it when I heard it. I even texted Rose. Rose, I even told you in a DM. I didn't even understand what was on the video.
Just look at YouTube, Woody. She posted all the videos of
Rose,
everybody and
stop
all
what
of
you're
us.
doing. Your daughter's so innocent and you're tormenting your daughter. Your daughter has nothing to do with this. Just stop,
Rose, you
please.
already made this agreement. I haven't done anything. I happened to be in Shocker's live. I had no idea what he was doing tonight. I literally sat there.
Oh, I'm
I'm
just.
also just going to say that I'm only respecting Haley because it's Woody's wishes.
I respect Haley a lot, just so everybody knows. And Haley, I never meant for any of this to come back on you because the way we talked the other day, you did say you were going to help your mom out. I did keep my truth to everything. 3 hours after that, she went back after me on TikTok and Big O. So I did keep mine. And I was still in the panel the next day. She came on the panel. I didn't say a fucking word the whole time. I let Rosebud destroy herself with the whole panel. I never said a word, even though I was up there.
Rose, we respect your daughter. She has nothing to do with this. It's you. You're bringing your daughter into this. You're tormenting her. Please just stop whatever you're doing. Like, I totally respect Haley. Everybody here respects her. She has nothing to do with it. It's you. Realize that, please.
I'm
I have respect for Haley. I have not even spoken to Haley the way that I want to because I think that either you're feeding her lies or what to say, or she's just picked up off of your tutelage. I don't know.
I never recorded Haley, Rosebud, and you were
Rose,
the
I don't
one
even know what Big
that
O
just
is.
thought that something happened. You are the one who dropped your truth with me. You're the one who started sending me messages. You were sending me messages about other people, and I can prove it right now if you'd like. And if everybody put me in the big box, I'll go right back in, and everybody will see how nice I was to you. And I was like, hey, you just gotta give people time. You gotta, you can't just jump into lives that fast. Remember, I did say that to you. I was trying to be nice to you. And you went right back after me 2 seconds later because other people said bad things to you. And apparently that was because of me. So keep going. Haley didn't see it that way because you lied to her. You don't tell her the truth. The same way you don't tell anybody the truth, same way you've never told anybody on this whole deal the truth, because the truth came out tonight and you lied. And everybody knows your lies now, and that's why you're so mad. And no offense, my name is fucking cleared now because I never lied to one of these people. I told the truth. I said the truth. You told me to show the truth. I showed the truth. You said it. You even have yourself recording saying, show the truth. I did it. I'm sorry for anybody that is mad at me. I really am. But she did tell me to show the truth, and she made half of you guys question me. Well, I hope you guys don't question me no more.
Rose, when somebody's asking you to leave them alone, why can't you just leave them alone? I'm really curious. If you had left everyone alone, none of this would have happened. If you wouldn't have kept bringing up Shocker's name or my name or whoever else, none of this would have happened. You want people to leave you alone, yet you won't give them the same courtesy. And yes, Kai, that's exactly what happened.
Okay. I'm going to speak on that because everybody knew today I was transferring my phones. Um, you know,
Kai,
I
I
knew.
had it a long time ago. I kind of told you guys last night I did. I spoke on it before. Your guys' 911 emergency, I already had it. I got
Yeah,
it a long time ago, which a lot of people knew I had it. I spoke on
shocker,
it. But
shocker,
when I told somebody to leave me alone or I'd bring it up, they didn't leave me alone. So I did bring it out. Yes, sir.
shocker. You're talking about the case files that read the, and I'm going to be very light here. Um, the case files that speak of what happened. You read
I
that
have
on
those,
TikTok?
and I have plenty more if we want to keep going
No,
in
no,
deeper
no, no,
because
no,
I
no.
got more case files than you guys can imagine.
But that's not what I'm asking. The case file that explains what happened in that situation between that person and that child is what you read off?
Which person, which child?
Those two children.
Kai Bear, to answer your question, yes. I know what you're saying. And
I
yes.
exactly
Okay.
did. You're
And
right.
I'm trying to be kind because I'm not trying to traumatize on that. Like,
No, no.
period. Shocker. Look, just
Yep.
give me a second here,
I'm an
bud.
asshole, and I'm gonna say I'm an asshole. But I said you poke a bullet at me, I brought the nuclear war.
Shocker. Look, my man. Um,
Hey, I
look,
already
and you
said
did.
this.
In all
Kyber, you ain't
fairness,
got
you
to tell
did
me.
say that.
I
And all
said anybody that wants to be mad at me, be mad at me, but quit going after me. You know how many people have gone after my wife this week? You know what, Kyber? Maybe you should be more worried about grown ass fucking men going after my wife
Okay, Shocker,
than
so
what
can we let him
Rosebud's
speak?
little bullshit is.
Can we let
so
Kai speak for a second?
here's a thing. Hold on, guys, over here on this. Okay, hold on. Give me a sec. Hold on, guys, over here because I am on this mic. Just please give me a second here. So shocker. Look, nobody should be coming after nobody's family. This is a rosebud issue. They should absolutely not be coming after your wife.
Rosebud
I totally
thinks very
understand
good
why.
deal. She poked the bear. I did what I did. Plain and
Yes, you
simple.
did.
I did it the legal way too.
And that's fine, but I do not agree with it. I don't hate you for it, but I definitely have
Nobody has
distaste.
to agree with it, Kai Bear. But
But
when you
I
got
have a lot
certain
of
men coming
distaste
after
for
my
that.
wife and private messaging them now, and I'm going to tell you, all Rosebud's people, all their men are coming after my wife, and they are going to pay for it. Watch.
Shocker, let's let him finish, okay?
My
Come
my
on.
biggest concern is first off, we're on a social media app. We know everybody's recording this conversation, and
Don't
we
worry,
know that
I
Rose has a
got
problem.
I got
Shocker.
crazy of TikTok on here.
Shocker, hold on.
Look, I can't believe your account wasn't taken down for reading that. Like, I'm shocked. I'm like, would he even get away with reading that on here?
I never did fall off of TikTok guidelines.
Did you censor words? Did you censor names?
Yeah, yes, the initials and censored words, yes.
So he did not mention names.
No, just initials.
Okay. It's still very distasteful.
I had 3 lawyers in that live the whole time. And just so you know, Kyber, I did it the right way. And this has been long planned for a long time.
But this situation today, Shocker, like, I follow you. We get along fine. But this situation today did not need to take place. That is
no, it did.
Beyond
because
distasteful.
when the YouTube videos were posted, it went for everything. And for everything that's happened lately, when we called a truce, we called a truce. And just because you guys didn't follow my truce, she took it out on me because you guys didn't follow it. Did you guys not get that? She said that I control everybody. I control nobody but myself. Since you guys didn't do it, she went after me again. Shocker has nothing to do with everybody. The problem is, since everybody else didn't follow my footsteps, she went right back after me. And so, you know what? She got what she deserved from me.
Shocker, I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, like, see, the situation freaking sucks, all right? And I try and avoid this shit. I get pulled into it because of that damn video. And at this point, I regret playing the damn video, all right? But everyone at this point, and especially today, is feeding into her, right? I don't like Rosebud any more than the next person, okay? I think I have no ill will towards her. I hope that she gets the help and the support that she needs.
I agree.
But at this point, this is not going to a good place. And I agree with Kyber. I understand why, like you said, you were going to do something and you did it. I agree with Kyber that it was in bad taste.
I don't care about bad taste because just like those YouTube videos, that was a bad taste, wasn't it? So what goes around comes around.
Shocker. If you have never experienced trauma like that, it's really hard to understand.
Oh, I have.
Okay.
Do you guys not know I'm mentally also, and I also have PTSD.
I'm not talking about mental illness. Shocker. I'm not talking about mental illness. I'm talking about what happened to a child. Okay.
Did you guys know what happened to my wife? And that woman's going after my wife for the same things that she's going through. So what I'm saying is, and I get what everybody's saying, don't bring nothing if you don't want nothing.
But Shocker, there was a better way to dude, there was a better way to handle this. All right.
Yeah, I felt really bad today.
And it was handled.
I think that was
and she came out stupid again.
No, Shocker, I'm sorry to say this, okay? I don't agree with what Rosebud is doing to any of us, all right? But I'm sorry, what you did tonight made you look bad.
Hey, that's okay. Like I said,
and it also implicated everyone else in. Hold on, it also implicated everyone else in that live when we had no idea what you were going to do, and we were kind of shocked by it happening. So,
I don't care about
the only person that implicated everyone was Rosebud. And American, I've got your back. I understand that you're only human, and humans can only take so much threats.
Mm-hmm.
And harassment and stalking and cyberbullying until they finally snap. And that's what happened tonight. And Rosebud, it is what it is.
I'm sorry.
You started this war and you got what you got.
All I'm going to say is one thing. Let me say something. I have seen Rosebud bully other people.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, I'm not taking anybody's side, but I have seen her bully people too. So
No, I have too, and I have been a victim of that, and I understand. I
Rosebud said she
understand
never
it.
bullied anybody. Put me in a big box, and I'm going to show you, Rosebud. You're bullshit.
I fully understand that. I understand getting to that point.
I just think that we were traumatizing the victim again, just to prove a point.
Yeah.
Like, Shocker, you know, like, I got love for you, but I feel like there has to be a line to where, should I really, like, re-traumatize somebody just to prove a point? Is it really, like, that worth it? That's the problem I have with it.
Wait a
I mean,
minute. Wait a minute. Who is
Haley
the
told us
victim
she
here?
didn't
Who
remember
is
a
the
single
victim?
thing.
Hold on. Ho, fuck that. Who is the victim in this? Is she the victim or is
No,
we the
I'm not talking about
victim
Rose. I'm
anymore?
talking about her
we're
child.
not talking.
No. Her child was never the victim, and not one of us ever brought Haley into this. She brought Haley in this. So who is traumatizing the victim?
But
She
you're reading
is.
out something that happened to her, broadcasting it. Like, that's kind
No,
of messed
we
up.
never even brought her child into it. She brought her own child in because I have her child blocked. If anybody doesn't realize that, I have her child blocked.
Then
So
how was
somebody else brought her child in to my live tonight, which was her.
if you have her blocked, she wouldn't have been able to come in the live.
yeah,
Shocker.
she
No,
was in the background.
come
She
in
was in the
live.
background
She
yelling.
said she can come on somebody else's, and she can come on whoever follows.
No,
Like
one lane.
Rosebud came in.
No,
Ask Haley.
if hold
Haley's
on,
in
hold on.
here. Haley
Shocker.
was in here,
If the
and I have
host,
her blocked.
shocker, if the host has somebody blocked, they cannot view that live no matter who's
Then I
in
don't
there.
know because I can take a picture of it that Haley is blocked.
You're
Haley
saying she
was
was
in
blocked?
Well,
Or
and
the live with
that's fair,
Rosebud.
Soccer.
Rosebud was in the live and was showing it to her daughter.
And
I
when
have
Rosebud is
Haley
Lonely,
blocked.
I was in there. Haley got in a box. Haley was in a box.
Not in mine. Not in mine.
Yes.
Yep.
No,
Yes.
that was on here. Haley never got in a box on my live.
Yes, she was in a box. You brought her up,
No,
Shocker.
I think she was. I remember
No,
she was
Haley is
arguing
right
Yes.
here.
before Rose came in.
This was.
Shocker. You brought her up.
Look, I did not.
Yes, you did.
But one of
You
No,
her
I
brought
did
her
not.
mods, that
up.
I do remember, because it was
I
before
can take it.
Rosebud was
I
in.
can see. Hold on. I'm.
Look,
Ohio girl.
What's up?
How far are you from Portsmouth?
From where?
Portsmouth, Ohio.
Oh, I would have to Google that. Let me see.
I'm sorry?
I said I would have to Google it.
Um,
Let me see.
my group will be in Portsmouth in July.
Portsmouth. Wait, Portsmouth or
It's
Portsmouth?
down by the river.
You said Portsmouth? Like
Portsmouth,
mouth?
Portsmouth, Ohio.
so with that said, if Haley was in the comments, and that's the first time I've ever said that child's name, I do not know her. I've never been in a live with her. I have never mentioned her
You better
name.
put me in a big box real quick.
So the thing is, if she was in the comments, but she was also in the background of Rose's, or if Rose was showing this to her child,
Yes.
that is a problem.
What does it say in here on Haley? Oh, why will that not bring it all the way up?
I'm not sure, but
Haley
But you could have.
can tell you that she's blocked from me.
You could have. Shocker. She was in your live.
yeah, if she was in the comments saying drop this, then okay. Did he hit the wrong button?
I heard her in the live. Now I don't know how.
Probably. This is.
No, nobody kicked me. I hit the wrong button. Nobody said anybody kicked me. No, Haley. I don't know why Haley got in. Haley has been blocked. I knew who she was, and I did block her on all my accounts, just like her mom. The only account that Haley has me on is actually Bigo. And I don't know how she got in on anything. So, and I am sorry, Haley. This had nothing to do with you. And I am truly, I will tell you, that I'm sorry about everything else. You have me blocked on Bigo. Well, that's good. We blocked each other. That's what I did. Was your mom did tell everybody I was a liar about what happened, and your mom tried telling everybody that I didn't know the truth, and I had the truth. And tonight, she put me over the blowing edge after 1,000 text messages in 1 week, and I got sick of it. And yes, ma'am, I did put it live to prove my point that I was not lying, and I'm tired of her saying I'm lying. And you know what? I'm sorry. Now you're up here pissed off. But my truth was the truth. You know the truth. You guys all know the truth now. So that's what it is.
Why do you guys let this Rosebud occupy
I
so
tried
much of your
leaving
time?
everything. I stayed in my own SK's Julie's live. I stayed over there. I didn't come over to DD Woody's live. I didn't go anywhere. I stayed in my own lane. But somebody came over and followed me, even the SK's Julie's live, and started shit. And then I even got the comments that I might not have said a word, but other people on that live said stuff, and she got mad at me for it because I supposedly speak for everybody. I speak for nobody but myself. So if somebody's mom is going to get mad for me not speaking out, you know what? I can't control anybody else. What anybody else thinks is their own thinking. I can't tell anybody else how to think. So you don't go after me when we already said bygones are going to be bygones. We're going to call it cool. And then come back after me because other people said something. That's where this started. Haley, you want people to stop? Make your mom stop. Because I did agree that last Saturday after we spent 5 hours to make it stop. I spent all that time Saturday at work listening and trying to be there for all of you guys. And 3 hours after that, I started getting nasty messages. 3 hours, Haley. And I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I didn't go on a live talking shit. I did nothing. And then the next day that I went on to my original live that I'm always on, she showed up there running her mouth, trying to provoke everybody. And I still didn't say anything. And then she was like, oh, you allowed these people to say it. No, just because I was silent, that's not my fault. I was silent because I promised I would not say a word.
You woman hater, you woman hater.
But I did keep my promise. I never did say a word until you started messaging me saying all this nasty stuff. I kept my word by not saying a word. You're the one who was yelling at me for not telling them to quit. It is not my place to tell them to quit. Not my live. Remember?
I just
Kelly-
want to say I'm sorry you're being made out to be the bad guy. I really am.
All I'll say is this, okay? Woman, is Rosebud in here?
Yes.
Yeah, she's in here.
Woman will never be equal to man. I'm so sorry I feel that way.
Well, Jesus, okay.
Yeah, like where the hell did that come from, One Legged?
Where'd that come from?
Yeah, I'm trying to understand.
No, I'm antagonizing and instigating.
Oh, okay. I won't tell nobody, okay?
Okay.
Is Woody still here? Did he fall asleep?
And Shocker, I have nothing against you. I'm
Fall
just saying
asleep. This?
I'm just stating my opinion.
Shut up,
You handled it the way you thought was best. Just because I don't agree with it, right, wrong, or otherwise, I'm not saying you were wrong. I'm not saying you were right. You handled it the way you thought it needed to be handled. My thing is, I keep getting pulled into this shit because
I keep telling them to quit pulling you into this shit because you had nothing to do with it. But she keeps pulling you into this shit. I already
That's what I'm
took the
saying.
blame for you
Holy
all the
cow.
way. And I will take the blame for you any day of the week. And like I told her, she didn't believe me when I knew everything. I told her I knew everything. I brought up points of it. She told me to bring it. Guess what? Rosebud, you got exactly what you wanted. I brought it. I showed you. Now leave me the fuck alone.
It's the internet, for goodness sakes. You don't like something, just leave the room.
And don't put it on the internet. Like this all started by something being put on the internet. And and I can disagree with Shocker. He knows I'm still coming to his live. You know what I mean? I told him it was distasteful. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with that approach. But if that's his approach and y'all want to argue this out, I don't know why it keeps coming to Woody's live.
It should not come to Woody.
Not on you,
And
Shocker.
So
Rose,
Hazel,
go ahead.
Hazel,
a chance.
Hazel, I'm not saying it's not okay. I'm just saying my personal opinion. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with anybody releasing documents. That's my own personal opinion. If that's the way he feels it needed to be handled, then do you, boo boo. But that's
No, and I get it, Pyro. I told everybody days before this that this was gonna come out if she didn't leave me alone.
See, I wish I knew more because I could have talked to her about it. That's why I felt so bad when I left because I feel like I could have tried to prevent that from happening.
Rose. When did
I
you
don't
bring
know.
me back into it? By not deleting my name off
But
of the video when
to
you
address
agreed to
Nebraska's
it.
comment, I never saw court documents, but I don't agree with Rose bringing up the video all the time. I don't agree with anybody bringing up the case. I don't agree with any of it.
Anybody on this panel, I already told you guys, I knew about the documents, right? I had them.
And again, Rose,
That's a
to
good
answer your
question,
question,
Rose.
Very plain and simple.
Lonely, I answered her question. Hazel, Rose, you made an agreement to take my name off of that video, and you still haven't done it. That's all I'm asking for. I deleted the screen recording. I don't want to talk about you. I don't want to associate with you. I'm over it. I'm 40 freaking years old.
And Rose, you did say that in my life you would take her name out.
This all started by Haley messaging Woody, asking for a space to vent. That's how this all started. And then I started questioning Haley and calling her out for her, holes in her story. Because the night on Bigo, she told us she told Robert she did not remember anything from that whole situation. Then she comes up here saying that she is reliving all of it because of those documents.
I mean, whether she remembered or not, I still feel like it would kind of open up that
Now,
door.
Rosebud, did you not challenge me to bring the fucking heat and bring the documents out? You didn't think I had them. I told you a long time ago I had them. You didn't believe me. I'm sorry you had to challenge me for a second time when I did have the truth and you kept trying to get everybody not to believe me. I'm sorry, Rosebud. You fucked yourself on this one.
They love the attention, Shocker.
Everybody and told them I was lying.
They love the attention.
Oops. I'm sorry. I will say this. Rosebud, I was talking in her room earlier, and she come across and said she had a bachelor's degree in IT. I asked her a simple IT question. She had no answer. Okay.
I was there for that.
Were you there for that?
In
it
IT?
was a simple question.
She was up on the panel bullying. That's who I'm Sadie. She's the one that was, or I'm the one that was getting bullied in the comments. And she was saying I was too scared to come up on her panel. The fuck, Rose, I'm not scared of you. The fuck? I mean, you're crazy. You're literally crazy.
One thing I cannot stand is somebody that pretends to be something they're not. If you cannot tell me, if you cannot tell me what a subnet mask is, which is the simplest of IT, IP, internet terms, then you did not get a degree in IT.
Well, I'll
And then
say this. I
then
have
she
no
said
idea
she
what
was a
that
Said that
is.
they
programmer.
didn't remember anything from what they learned too. It was so funny.
Were you in there? So she's a C++ programmer then. So I asked the question, what happens if you write an array that goes outside the boundaries? No answer. Silence, crickets. I forgot. I don't buy that. If you're going to pretend to be something, at least know what you're talking about, you know? And she started putting up all these degrees up there. And I'm like, okay, I can go tell I can go tell AI to print me a degree in anything that I want the degree to be in, you know? I'll be right
I
down.
see it in the big box, and I'll help
It's
it.
supposed to be restaurant quality.
Anybody? Can they put her in the big box?
Hey,
Hold
shocker,
on.
Yes,
shocker.
sir.
When I come to Nebraska next weekend, I like hot dogs. Okay.
Hot dogs. We give you
Yeah.
the good red hot Nebraska hot dogs.
Okay.
The Husker dogs, man.
I had
Those
never
are
heard.
the
Oh
best.
man, I've had those hamburgers. Those are
Oh,
good.
okay. I know what you're talking about. So they're shrinking on you?
I never cooked these before, but burgers in general always shrink.
Okay. Well, every burger's gonna shrink because of fat in them.
Really, the more fat, the better they taste. Believe it or not.
That is true, but they're gonna fatten up or they're
They're,
gonna swell up.
the fat's going to melt and come out of the burger.
Exactly.
So it is going to shrink a bit. And
But they
you have to
turn into like
remember.
these little like nasty balls. I'm like, I don't want these. I want like a burger.
So
Well,
I can't see what
you
lean
also
it
got to make
is.
sure that you got to pat them down there, here and there too.
hold on.
You
Let's
just
see.
It doesn't show what lean it is.
it does not.
It's got to.
Oh,
It has to by
no,
law.
wait, what was that? Oh no, 24 count. Man, it does not say the lean. So we were giving her a leanness of different meat earlier.
It'll have
But
fat. Look at the fat content and see
there's a
the
14. It
percentage.
said something.
14 grams of protein, I think.
How
Yeah.
much fat?
Is that what it was?
31 grams.
A fat?
I
Yeah.
can't see that
Total
close.
fat is 31 grams.
Geez, Pyro Test, you've got it. I'm glad you got good eyesight.
Is that per patty or per? Yeah, per one
I
patty.
think this
Okay.
says one
Yep,
patty.
one patty.
So
I
they're
see that.
4-ounce patties.
So they're probably an 85%.
Yeah, it's probably an 80-20. So one thing you could do to try and help that is poke. Have you ever seen White Castle burgers?
Yeah.
That's what she was saying. She
Poke
was
a
doing.
couple holes in the top.
Like in the middle or just anywhere?
I would do in the middle. I would do like a little
Yeah, I used to
hole.
like press my thumb down on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said they keep shrinking on her.
Believe it or not, they keep shrinking on your throwing. If you're doing it on a grill or throw an ice cube on top of it.
Yep.
Really?
That too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make an indent with your thumb and put an ice cube in it.
So I used to cook it in like my air fryer, but I have like a thing right here, like a grill. I can like take these off and cook on the grill. I don't know how, but like I can cook on all of this.
I would try that.
We did it before. I need to figure out how to
Yeah,
do it
it's
again.
like a griddle on there.
I love flat top burgers. I really do.
Have
They're
you
the best.
ever, hey, Ohio girl, I'm going to teach you. Do you like tortillas?
You said tortillas, the chips.
No, tortillas like
Like
taco, soft
like
taco.
burrito taco.
Oh, I'm a basic soft taco. I don't like
I'm
burritos
gonna
stuff like that.
teach you. You could take that, you smash it into your tortilla, you put it on that flat grill. Oh, we made them last. I've been making them for a while. I will send you a video on it. Okay, Ohio girl.
All right.
You will probably fall in love. It's a quick meal too. When you cook it on the flat grill, it takes about 3 minutes.
Thank you, Woody.
Tortilla actually pushes it down and keeps the heat in. so it cooks that burger in that fast. And then you can either do it like a Mexican style taco, or you can do it like a hamburger.
Alright, yeah, definitely send that to me.
I will. And you know what? I applaud you because you were badass and you've always been badass. Thank you for
Ohio's
breaking a
awesome.
lot of this up because you brought us all back to normal a little bit.
I'll be
And you've
trying.
always done that. You tried your best to always be that person.
I'll be
And you
trying, but
always
then it's
know what
like,
gets me is the
damn.
cooking.
You know what I mean? It can get stressful sometimes, but it's like,
It is, and that's where I think I snapped today, is because all this has been weighing on me. That a lot of people have been questioning, and a lot of people knew that I knew the truth, but a lot of people didn't think I'd ever come out. But when our treaty deal was broke,
can we start a new treaty tonight? Is that possible, y'all?
hey, I'm
I'm
down
open.
for it. I
I'm
said
done
it.
with this
If
shit.
those YouTube videos, they're done, because actually, well, I really can't help her on the YouTube videos because there's quite a few people that were on them already downloaded them, and they will charge her with harassment if it keeps going. If she deletes everything, I'll delete everything. I got no problem showing my deletions, and everybody, I can come on a different device and show everybody I deleted on this device. I will do that personally, but if she don't leave me alone, because I've got multiple accounts, how's everybody think I know all of her accounts? She messages me on multiple accounts,
Okay. Rose,
and I would love if she would leave me alone.
would you agree to that, Rose? Like, at this point, it's affecting other people. It's not even petty internet beef. Can you agree to that, Rose? Because you gotta think if it's really worth, like, it's not worth it, man.
The truth is out now, so it's definitely not worth it no more. I mean, everybody knows the truth now. So I never did lie. I kept my truth, and I never did lie in the whole part of it. And I'm still willing to leave her alone if she leaves me alone.
Rose, can you agree to that? Because there were
What
some people that had nothing to do with it, and they were mad that they were in the video. Like, can we just agree to delete everything and drop it?
what everybody has to do is just, good Lord, just ignore her. Ignore her daughter. I mean, it's not worth it to you people. I I just can't believe everybody. You know what? If people got worked up about God as much as you're getting worked up about Rosebud, the world would be a better
One
place.
night, one night, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Are you married?
Uh, um, I kind of left
I
her.
know. Okay, one night, I want you to understand me, okay?
Uh,
Put yourself in my shoes, and you have some man messaging your wife, threatening her, that's friends of Rosebud. What would
Woody,
you
you
do?
can put yourself back on the big box. It won't let me do it.
is Woody here?
He
Oh, he
fell.
might have fell asleep. He's been tired. Rosebud,
There
I
you go.
told you my
There
deal.
you go.
I will drop everything if you drop it. And this is the final time. Because if not, I'm going to tell you, I got more paperwork. And I don't want to bring it out because it's
Rose,
bullshit.
but
I will
going.
never be that person.
At this
I'm
point,
trying to be a
just
better person for you
if you
also.
want to take it, whatever, legally fine. But at least like stop this on the
Or
internet.
if you want bygones to be bygones, well, we've already showed how bad of a bygone I can be. And you got pissed about it. You got pissed about me showing the truth. So if you want more truth, I also know about bank frauds. I know quite a bit more. I know about past. I don't want to bring that up. If you're done, I'm done. I proved I was right. I finally got it to people that you said should never believe me. Now they believe me. Rose, you drop it, I'll drop it.
Rose, come on.
I did tell Rosebud earlier when I talked to her if I saw people bullying her that I would stick up for.
I'm not being a bully.
I was just going to say that nobody has bullied her yet tonight. So
Nope.
you know,
She told everybody I was a liar. I proved I was not a liar.
I'm just trying to get my name off a damn video.
Your name should never be on the fucking video, and I agree with you that. But I did prove that I am not a fucking liar like she told everybody I was. I did not threaten her, Eric.
okay,
Eric, you're always causing issues, dude. Come on.
let's talk about something, Bond. Let's have a discussion on something besides Rosebud.
Your social
Really,
studies talk politics.
Well, we just want to get this fixed tonight and let it be done tonight so we don't have to wake up tomorrow. We can all live our lives tomorrow. If it's done, let it be done.
you have to understand, she's got a mental illness. It'll never be
So
done.
do I. And my mental illness makes me focus on one thing. So we can all say we all have something.
Even whatever, fight in court, I don't care. But can you at least take everything off the app from here on out?
If she takes everything off of you with everybody, if she does what Pyro says, I will delete everything and I will never bring this subject up.
All you got to do with YouTube is file a complaint and they will take the videos down.
Bro.
Oh no, we already did.
I'm a YouTube creator. They'll take the videos down.
Oh, multiple people have, and the videos are still up. It takes a lot, just so everybody knows.
Families are getting affected.
If it does not violate the guidelines, the same way I did not violate the guidelines tonight on TikTok.
And then drop it. Brooke.
You know, I look at this crazy screen and I can't tell if I'm on Big O or TikTok.
Rose, did you get my message? Because this is just going too far.
Can I ask possibly a dumb question? Is there a reason she can't come up and speak? I know Woody said something about she's gone for like 5 days or something.
Yeah, he doesn't. I accidentally let her up, but he doesn't want her on the panel.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't an accident, but yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So
we don't want to see her. I've had her blocked. I don't know how she got in my live, to be honest.
None of us wanted to ever be involved with your child, Rosebud. I promise you that.
You brought your child into this. None of us did. But we are trying to tell you, this is done if you're done. This will never be brought up again. You can sit down for your next 7 days in Woody's because Mark did pull you down for 7 days. But that's it. I don't think you'll even be able to talk to any of us again unless it's a really good debate.
No, I won't. If I see her in a box, I won't even join.
Exactly.
I don't want to be around this. I don't want to be involved in this.
Oh my God. Can we have a discussion?
I did tell you to stop lying because, Eric, if you haven't been around, I don't think you have anything to speak of because I did prove my innocence and I did prove that she was lying about me. So, Eric, if you've got nothing really to put in here besides cause issues, get the fuck out of here, you dumbass.
I want to come on TikTok and debate politics. That was the whole point of this account.
Well, I'll debate Eric now. You are one that keeps feeding into this bullshit, and you are a reason why there's a lot of problems, and I know who you are, and you're a little piece of trash. Yeah, Eric. You forget, you've been on here for a month pulling the same bullshit. So keep going.
Okay, can we...
feeding into people like Rosebud. And I feel bad for Rosebud. I do like Rosebud, to be honest. Rosebud actually has good points when Rosebud is being Rosebud. Because this morning, we had a good debate this morning.
Okay, Rose. Woody said that we weren't going to talk about it anymore. Can you stop talking about it too, please? Because at this point, us talking about it isn't going to help her. You said our
Out of bed. I'd like to talk about something. Did anybody listen? Did anybody watch the
Rose, you can
oversight
contact
committee
authorities
today?
all you want. The
Shocker.
authorities even told you
Shocker.
nothing's going to happen.
Shocker.
Hold on, guys. And that's why we're trying to drop this now so it is done. Do you want to keep contacting authorities or you just want to keep having this drama? Rose, if you keep having this drama, I don't think anybody else will allow you on the platform anymore.
Did anybody watch the House Oversight Committee today? They were lit. I mean, they were. It was hilarious.
Oh
They
my
were
god.
I missed it.
screaming
Did
at
you
each
guys see
other.
Margie
Her eyelashes.
Taylor Green?
Oh, yes, I watched
Oh,
that.
she
Oh
was
my gosh,
flipping
that
awesome.
stupid
She told
Hey,
bee got
AOC
I
she
so
didn't have no
catch
mad.
it.
Yes.
intelligence.
Just so you know.
I love
Even though you haven't been
what is
involved.
it, MTG or MGT? I always get it mixed up. Marjorie Taylor Greene, that's what
It
it
was
is.
hilarious.
MTG.
Comer almost
There you
lost it.
go.
It was they were having motion after emotion, and Haskin. I mean, the guy. He's just a. What I don't understand is they're on Merrick Garland. Okay, why every time a Democrat gets there 5 minutes, all they can talk about is Trump. Every time.
Wait,
Because
what?
there's nothing good to say about Biden. That's why. What? That's
Well,
pretty
there-
easy to
Okay,
explain.
Merrick Garland
But
didn't
I
answer.
agree with
Merrick
that.
Garland didn't answer a
You will
subpoena.
never contact each other again. I
Okay,
agree.
Shocker, we're done with that.
You
Shocker, we're
know,
done with that.
no.
Shocker, we're done with it.
You guys are not listening.
Shocker says no.
Rosebud and I are agreeing to terms right now.
Shocker, you come see me next week. I'm gonna whoop you inside the head, buddy.
That's all right.
I'll hit you with a Holy Ghost.
You will know they will never demand I no longer contact you. You could be on this panel. You just don't have to contact. Why would you even want to contact me? Plain and simple. If I'm leaving you
I don't
alone,
understand.
you don't need to
We're
contact
moving
me at
on.
all. So you got the best deal of it all.
Shocker, we're moving on. Okay.
No, we have to fix this. So this is
The
not
Shocker,
forever.
Shocker. I love you, man, but it's never gonna get fixed. Okay, just let's
It's
just talk
going to be
about something
fixed.
else, please.
The whole point about everything, I'll put up and we will discuss it. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and go live. Rose, I do have your one account open. So come over and let's talk.
I gotta put I can't see the comments. I don't have my.
Every one of us.
Glasses
everyone is
on so I
equal,
can see it.
And I am the one, again, saying, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. And
But
this
please,
time, because I'm the one who actually followed the rules last time.
but it don't matter. That's just the thing. It don't matter. It don't matter nothing.
Well,
The
now,
sun's gonna come up tomorrow.
this one right
It's
now is
tomorrow night.
on TikTok, not on Bingo and some private live.
Okay,
I got on my brothers and sisters.
so I'm just gonna say
Trying to
this.
change the subject, y'all. Lighten up the mood. Jesus. Shocker. Stop entertaining that wretched woman.
I mean, how about this?
Well,
If you
bro,
ignore
this
if you
live-
ignore it,
this
maybe it
live
will stop.
entertains this one.
Just
None
leave
of
it
our lives
alone.
do. So we're trying to fix it to fix this live. Going after Woody
Sunday.
always.
What town did I tell you I was gonna be in? Shocker. Was it Raymond?
I followed my rules.
Okay, hey, one-legged.
I did not go for Woody.
Woody, where you been?
Did I do something?
One-legged.
Yes, sir.
One-legged. You brought up the oversight of the House
I did.
committee thing.
I did.
You want to walk?
I did. It was.
I want to play that.
It was hilarious.
For those of
It
you
was
that missed
hilarious.
this happened yesterday. This
I
actually
wanted
happened.
Now
to-
you-
I don't know how I fall.
What I'm about to show you actually happened.
Hey,
And
about
this,
time we got truth.
you would think this was a TikTok live. This is a Woody TikTok live in our government. I'm just trying to figure out how to take it down. Here we go. Watch this.
This special nighttime episode, we resume the madcap comedy mystery series called Comer's High Crimes and Misadventures, the hilarious quest to impeach a president who has done nothing wrong, an avowedly low-budget but multi-million-dollar taxpayer-funded production, which most Americans assumed had ended 2 months ago and had completely forgotten about. But tonight, with the cast and crew now fresh back from a surprise
You mean
trip
like
to
the
New York
January
City,
6th committee?
Stop it. I'd like my time restored to me, Mr. Chairman.
Order. Chair recognizes ranking member.
Okay. Different congressional investigations and inquiries. And I know that pleases the gentlelady from Georgia because he issued.
I just want to hear Joe Biden. Why can't the American people hear him?
Order, Mr. Chairman. Get her under control.
President Trump issued an edict. No, I am glad. I am glad that the gentlelady from Georgia is learning something tonight. Okay.
I'd like to know if any of the Democrats on this committee are employing Judge Merchan's daughter.
Caught.
Please tell me what that has to do with Merrick Garland.
Is she a porn star?
Oh, Goldman. That's right. He's advising. Okay.
He's advising. What? Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing.
Hold on. Order, Mr. Chairman.
Order of your committee.
Order.
Please.
Point of order. We have a point of order. Mr. Lynch, state your point.
I do have a point of order, and I would like to move to take down Ms. Green's words.
Just like me.
That is absolutely unacceptable. How dare you attack the physical appearance of another person?
Are your feelings hurt?
Her words down.
Aw.
Oh, girl, baby girl.
Oh, really?
Don't even play, baby girl. We are gonna move, and we're gonna take your words down.
I second that motion.
So who will have to pay?
AOC got offended.
We're suspending. Okay. Ms. Green agrees to strike her words.
I believe she
Chair
apologized.
recognizes
No.
Perry. Okay, hold on. Then after Mr. Perry, she'll be recognized. Then Ms. Green.
I'm not
has 4 minutes and
apologizing.
21
Well,
seconds.
then
Okay,
you're not
reserve the right to
striking your
object.
words.
I am not apologizing.
Now let's go. Come on, guys.
Why don't you debate me?
Mr. Chairman, the
I
minority.
think it's pretty self-evident.
You're not.
Yeah, you're not. You don't have enough
You're out of order.
intelligence.
Chair recognizes Mr. Perry.
Okay, move to strike
I'd like to strike those words as well. I would like
the lady's words again.
That's two requests to strike.
Oh, they cannot take the
There's
words.
another motion to strike your words again.
All right.
Please get
Okay.
your members under
Here's
control.
the correct apology. Ms. Green, do you agree to unanimous consent to strike your words?
I repeat again for the second time. Yes, I'll strike
right.
my words, but I'm not apologizing.
Without objection.
apologizing.
Ms. Green for 4 minutes and 21 seconds.
Mr. Chair, point of order.
Who's
It's me.
Ms. Crockett?
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
What now?
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's
Hold on.
part of the
I'm trying to find clarification on what
Chairman, motion to strike those
idea
words.
what you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just
Y'all did it first.
voted to do
Y'all did it first, so you don't want to talk about it. Order.
I'm trying to get
clarification.
Look at calm down.
No, because this is what y'all do. So I'm trying to get
Ms. Crockett,
clarification.
you're not recognized. Ms.
I can't hear
Crockett.
you with your yelling.
Don't want
Calm down.
No,
Can you please calm
don't
down?
tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Because y'all talk
Calm
noise,
down.
and then you
You're
can't
out of
take it.
control.
Because if I
Now, these people represent us.
y'all gonna have a problem.
Most of them are attorneys.
Chair,
I know why
okay.
you're
Order.
Motion to adjourn, Mr. Chairman. I think these 17-hour days might not work for us.
something about working, huh?
Yeah, maybe showing up for a vote.
You have a lot to say, being that you're on retainer for the judge's daughter. Sorry, trust fund kid.
Mr. Chairman.
We should strike those words too.
I hope you brought your popcorn.
Mr. Chairman,
we have to strike after we strike the fact that they called they were making comments about Marjorie's body. So we can do this all night long, but I have a motion.
Mr. Chairman, this is out of control. We should adjourn, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, so this was supposed to be a contempt hearing for Merrick Garland, an already ludicrous exercise. An exercise then made even worse because it was pushed to the evening because the Republican members of the Oversight Committee were a tad busy this morning, groveling at the feet of their God King, who of course is currently contending with 43 criminal charges related to a hush money payout for an affair he had with a porn star while his wife was at home with their infant son. And yet somehow, despite the circus that preceded this hearing, that ended up paling in comparison to the melee that erupted during this hearing. Marjorie Taylor Greene, of course, interrupted Jamie Raskin multiple times at the opening, which, of course, he took in stride because Raskin dunking on Greene would be roughly the equivalent to LeBron James dunking on me, except when I was 8 years old. Then Greene, always the classiest belle of the trailer park ball, decided to make fun of Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett's appearance. Crockett clapped back, AOC spoke up, and Paulina Luna chimed in to defend the lowlifes on her side of the aisle. Basically, this is what it looks like when Republicans have control of Congress. And not that it matters, but this hearing was supposed to be about a Republican-led contempt resolution for Merrick Garland after the DOJ refused to turn over audio of Biden's interview with special counsel Robert Hur, the same special counsel who was proven to have misrepresented the content of his interview with Biden. Of course, all of this would suggest that Republicans are still moving forward with their famed impeachment inquiry, which thus far could be categorized somewhere between clusterfuck and dumpster fire. But because this was never about the facts and always about the optics, still they'll barrel forward because even if they can merely state that Biden is under an impeachment inquiry, which sounds spooky, then they can perpetuate the narrative that he's corrupt. They will happily live in whatever alternate reality they can create. Gotta love the party of alternate facts. Need proof that this isn't about facts and solely about the optics? Here you go.
And
So
these are
again,
the
Mr.
people
Chairman, since you
elected to
think
represent
this is
us.
the final blow, right? And obviously the chairman of judiciary is here too. We only have June, July, and September before the election. We're not here in August and October. So, I mean, I'm sure the American people are paying attention at 11:30 p.m. where you buried this hearing because it's so important. When are we going to do the impeachment of Joe Biden? When is that going to happen? Is it going to be June? Is it going to be July? Is it going to be September? Let's just put it on the calendar. Let's just put it on the calendar. Pick a month. We're available. We were available at 11 a.m. You guys weren't. Just pick a month, right? So we can get it on the calendar and do the impeachment. So hold on. I'll give you choices. Ready? June. July. How about September? Okay. So we're never going to schedule this thing. It's never going to happen. He's sending out more subpoenas because he has no evidence. Okay. And yet here we go around and around and around. And so we get it. You'll raise money off of it. Congratulations to you.
They will never bring this impeachment up for an actual vote because this isn't about reality. It is about optics and a narrative and just vibes. And if by some miracle you needed even more absurdity in this hearing, here we have Lauren Boebert trying to take the mantle of maturity, saying this.
I just want to apologize to the American people. I don't think that this is the best use of our time when we are squabbling. It's one thing to have fun and laugh as members of Congress and try to find humor or some sort of lightheartedness in what we are doing. But when things get as heated as they have, it's unfortunately an embarrassment on our body as a whole. And so I just want to personally apologize to the American people for that.
Isn't it so funny how when Republicans cause chaos, like here where Marjorie Taylor Greene set off these antics by first interrupting Jamie Raskin and then insulting Jasmine Crockett, the best you're ever going to get out of a member of the GOP is that both sides are responsible for it. They'll never take responsibility for their own actions, but even when their culpability is blatantly obvious, they will at least deign to share the blame. I guess we should at least be satisfied that Boebert didn't blame migrants or Joe Biden for the dysfunction. And finally, I'll leave off with the words of Jasmine Crockett because, as usual, she says it better than I ever could.
I know a lot of people refer to the former president as president, but we have one president at a time, and that is Joe Biden. And seemingly, this type of attitude and position has come straight from the top. This idea of lacking all decorum, decency has left the building when the stench of Donald Trump showed up. And so we've seen constantly from him how he mocks people. We've seen in this committee how different members want to mock other members. And that's all this is about. But what is so frustrating to me and what should be frustrating to the American people, and the reason that really all y'all should lose y'all's jobs, but why we are going to take the majority is simple. It's because we showed up ready to work earlier today, like we always do. And now it is currently 10 p.m. and we are still here because we are committed to doing the right thing. And my question is really simple. It's a matter of, if this was such a big deal, if it was a matter of an emergency, if this was so important as it relates to whether or not the president of the United States has done something so wrong, then why is it that we couldn't have our hearing at 11 o'clock this morning instead of members being in a criminal courthouse with a twice impeached, over 88 count indicted sexual abuser, instead of being here to do the work of the American people if this was serious?
I've got a really exciting announcement. I've written a book.
Yep, thanks for bringing that up, One-Legged. Crazy stuff going on yesterday at that hearing.
Nah, she was wild for that. That was crazy.
I love it. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? All right.
Why is everybody quiet?
All right, so we got that out of the way. One-Legged, what made you think of that today?
Hold on one.
Who was the guy talking at the end? That's who is that? Brian Tyler Cohen. Brian Tyler Cohen. He just took the 1 hour hearing and kind of condensed it down to about 10 minutes, where they were calling each other names. It was crazy. I thought it was a TikTok live.
Right?
Mm-hmm. That video was from the House hearing yesterday. All you have to do is go to YouTube if you want to see the full video. It's a whole hour. And just type in Oversight Committee hearing, and it will pop.
You cut up.
They didn't get anything done. It was just a back and forth name-calling match.
How do you spot a high-performing team? You could.
So very interesting, funny stuff going on up in our government.
Let me just say, you can't come for somebody's eyelashes if they look better than you. No, because I noticed women that look like that, they always go for like the fake eyelashes, and I'm like, even if you take them off, you're still not in the same league. I realize they always pick on that. I don't like that. Mm-mm.
And then AOC was like, I want those words struck from the record. And then Green said, okay, I'll agree to strike them from the record, but I'm not apologizing. They're like, well, we want an apology too. So like, I'm not apologizing.
I don't even like AOC, but it's given jealous.
What was the funniest thing about this was the chairman trying to keep order in this. He was like, okay, can we just get on with this? I'm like, no, there's some violation of rules we need to address here.
When he was like, say what now? That was so funny.
The chairman was like, okay, guys, can we just move past this? I'm like, no, we want these words strike. And then they took votes. They took verbal votes on shit. It was funny. We want a verbal vote.
What I like is, well, let's take it to account. They have not won a count yet. It has been strictly party, and strictly party means Republicans win it. You know, and I like when they do the verbal vote and Raskin goes real loud as you go, oh, you know, and no matter who's loudest or whatever, you know, Comer's going to go with the Republican. You know he is. No matter who's louder or whatever. So let's take it to a vote. And guess what? They lose 21-19. I mean, it's hilarious.
Hey guys, I love y'all. I'm gonna go wait for Rosebud to invite me into her live on Big O.
Rosebud's having a live?
If you read in the comments.